Hello YouTube, Scientific Aconite here, and I'm going to do a... Yeah, why not make it into a three-parter? I mean, yeah, it's a three-pack. I've got three Sisters of Mercy albums here. But we're going to review... We're going to review Floodland. No, not Floodland. Fucking First and Last and Always. I always get those two confused because this was pretty much the last time they ever sounded like the proverbial goth sound to them. And it's nothing high-end. I mean, obviously, it's just a cardboard sheath for a CD, but this is how people keep their vinyls, to my knowledge, so, I mean, it must work to an extent. But this is... I love this album. For all intents and purposes, even the additional tracks, which I think are exclusive to the CD. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't remember seeing these on the vinyl cases for the record version of this, because this only has 10 tracks, 10 main tracks, and then there's like 6 additional tracks, which unfortunately I don't really care for those. But Black Planet, we all know the video for that one. It's like the ultimate, at least I think, because of the video, is like the ultimate road trip type goth song. Just because of where it takes place and how. Walk Away, this one is, it's a little more rhythmic, and it's a little more quick pace, not as chill as the first one, but I think the fact that they decided to pair those for the first two on this one is, it's a nice juxtaposition. No Time to Cry, also a little more rhythmic, although it's, yeah, it's another way of, as Bill Burr would say, just shove it down. You know, he's basically just saying, yeah, exercise your inner strength, which is a good message for especially the guys of today. We kind of got pussified somewhere along the lines. Rock in a Hard Place. This one gets on the slower side of things rhythmically, but I actually like the sound to this one. This one is, I don't know. It just feels right, you know? When a song just, like the Pacha meme is just, you just love it. Marianne. Here's the thing. As fun as this song is, if you've ever heard it live, and you're thinking, especially the first time I heard it, I was like, God damn, I wish I could sing that low. I don't think even he can. Andrew Eldritch, you've heard this song live? He doesn't sound the same, like, at all. He sounds like Bear Grylls trying to sing it. Deepest I could go singing it is maybe, I hear thy calling, Maria. And then, you'd have to raise everything up, the pitch of everything up, just to match, but, yeah, his nuts must be either hanging to the floor and or it's hella auto-tuned, but, like, early auto-tune, which sucks even worse. I don't know. This is an old album. Not sure how they did that. First and Last and Always. This one is, yeah, it's actually, the, main track that the album, it's the same name as the album. I don't know which came first, though. I mean, it's the title track, though, so it's a good one. It's another, this one kind of has as much rhythm to it as it does a slower, I don't know. It's as slow as it is rhythmic, if that makes sense. I don't know how the hell you would say it. Possession. This is a weird one, though. It's, I don't know. It's got a more sinister vibe to it, which I think with that kind of undertone, you kind of have to be. But he's also, he's singing something about shaking. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Maybe it's Reagan on the bed shaking. I don't know. Totally talking out my ass here. 9 Wild 9. I actually don't like that one very much. That's one of the only songs on here that I don't really care for. Is anyone else the same way, where they like the rhythm of the song, they like the instrumentals, but they could give fuck all else about the lyrics? He could be singing about making cauliflower buffalo wing substitutes here, and I'd still be up for whatever he's instrumentally pumping out. And they don't even use real drums, they use a drum machine. So, yeah, Amphetamine Logic. I think, who isn't on that kind of logic these days? But it's a good song. Not one of my personal favorites on the track though, but it's another good one. Some Kind of Stranger. This one, how much of a simp he sounds singing this. I actually really like I said, the instrumentals to it. Even if he does sound like he's putting whoever he's singing about on a pedestal or whatever, it's like, well, sometimes people who are in love do stupid shit. And I think this is one of the closest things to a love song that any of these guys are capable of writing. Any goth really is capable of writing, unless you're just a hopeless romantic. Me, I'm not as cursed. I hate everybody. And then the additional tracks, Poison Door, don't hardly remember that one because I listened to it so little. On the Wire is a good one though. I love the fuck out of this one. Like, it's the perfect, it's a slower song. I guess the tempo is what I'm thinking of. It's got a slower tempo, but the rhythm is... And he's actually got more vocal range on this one, which you would think goes against the idea of goth vocals. Because you basically want to sound like a baritone ghost, like a low-nutted ghost. But it's actually, he makes it work, is what I'm trying to say. Blood Money is another kind of trippy one. But Bury Me Deep is, I actually really like that one. This one's easily the most chill one on here. Long Train, it's basically the chorus just keeps going, train, train, train. It's fucking weird. I actually really don't like that one. In fact, it might be the only one on here that I legitimately hate. And then Some Kind of Stranger, an earlier version of Some Kind of Stranger. I think really the only difference is that this one has more reverb and shittier audio than the regular one, as well as a longer intro. But yeah, this is a good album. All right, I could put this into my car. I could put this into even on a radio. Don't be surprised if and when you wind up looking for old school type 90s house parties or whatever. Anything Angela Benedict has ever shown in any of her videos. And then you hear anything off of this album because it's just that fucking good. It's like iconic among us, so... yeah. I'm definitely gonna have to do a parts 2 and 3 to this because this whole album collection itself is just a good one, so... I don't know. I'll definitely talk about the others in the future, but this might not even be part 1. I mean, I'll just review these one at a time. I don't want to be too much of an ass about this. One thing I definitely remember about this is the symbol in the center, which, if anyone can... I've already done enough research, and it still doesn't seem like enough, so... If anyone knows what this symbol is in the center, you could just as easily look up the album since this quality is such shit, but... if you know what that symbol is, maybe clue me in, because I'm really just here for the tunes. If you like, please like. Feel free to share your obscure little thoughts in the comments below, as well as to share the video itself. Subscribe if you wish to see more. Don't forget to hit the bell if you do. And as always, thank you so very much for watching. And I love you all.